Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is a week of workouts. I've been a fitness instructor for many years and I just recently entered into the personal training sphere. These workouts focus on heavier weightlifting as well as more functional movements, core, mobility, a little bit of barre, Pilates inspired sections as well. I'm sure I will be popping in and out here as the video goes on, but I'm gonna let past me take it away with my leg day. And I think it's very helpful to have just like a structured workout routine that you follow. I follow push pull legs, which I feel like has become very increasingly popular. It's also known as PPL, not BBL. Common misconception. And today I feel like starting off with legs, so I'm gonna do legs. There's no really rhyme or reason behind that. So all that being said, let's actually head into the gym and get this workout started because I know that's what you're waiting for. So how about I put it in my pocket and let's head into the gym. Now would be the perfect time to have one of those little gym mics that I see all the girls have. I'm so jealous, I love it. I'll try my best. I'll put captions. Maybe a voiceover. I don't know. First and foremost, we are starting off with some glute activations. We gotta get that booty moving and grooving. Half range of motion squats, which is just staying in that lower range of motion. Finally finishing with the pulses, just moving up and down an inch. Sitting back in the glutes, feeling that stretch in your glutes. And then you can hold, press out those knees. So we're opening up the hips. And then again, working those hips and the glutes by doing those lateral walks. I also like to do leg swings too, just to open up the hips. When I first got here, I just took a little peek into the gym just to see what the vibe was, just to see what it was about. And the Smith machine was wide open. It was just right in front of me, mine for the taking. Hip thrusts are my tried and true. I like to start off with a hip thrust, focus on driving through those heels, lifting up till you feel those glutes activate and then slowly lowering down. I only position my feet about hip distance apart and then I make sure that my knees are stacked on top of my ankles. I also finish with some cast glute bridges or just some like half range of motion. Bulgarian Split Squats. You're sitting on the edge, you place your foot straight out in front of you, and you step that foot onto the ground. Bring your other foot up in the stepper, and that should be the perfect length. We're gonna make it more glute focused. I want you to sit back and lean forward. You feel that stretch in your glutes. You do 8 with the weights. Driving through that heel. Put those weights down. We do 8, just bottom weight. Finish it off. Oh yeah. Okay, first set is done. Let's do the other side. Gotta get that motivation. I am deceased. Hip thrust, Bulgarian split squats. I'm honestly like, after those 2 exercises, hands are up and done. Like, genuinely, that feels like enough of a workout. We're going into step ups. I've just recently started doing these. I know we all have seen that sheet that shows all the different exercises and the glute activation, the number one being hip thrust, ladies and gentlemen. So wait, did I say hip thrust? I meant step ups. The number one being step ups. The important thing to remember with these is similar to that Bulgarian split squat. You're gonna wanna lean forward, really feel that stretch in your glute. I'm so distracted. Now this can be done with just one weight. If you need to hold on to something for balance, I'm gonna do 2 weights and really engage my core to keep that stability. But feel free to hold on to something. Drive through that heel, lean forward. And then you're good. That really hits the core. I make my clients do this exercise all the time, even my beginner clients. They'll hold on to something, they'll hold a lighter weight, and they'll do more straight up posture to help quad, because that helps support the knee. By just shifting your angle and shifting your mind-muscle connection, you can completely change the muscles that you're working without even having to change the exercise. Matrix. Okay guys, we are running out of time, so I wanted to do my last exercises. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do RDLs, Romanian Deadlifts. This is also something that I used to not really do as much, because it is a little bit tricky to get that form down. Let's walk through what that looks like. These are also really great for glute growth, hamstring growth. You want to focus on your hip distance apart stance. The only thing focus on doing is just sending your hips back all the way in the back wall, and the rest of your body will follow naturally. Don't think about leaning over. Keep that neutral spine. Send those glutes back. Now me, myself, and I like checking my form in a mirror at all times. And I know you're supposed to look ahead, but I personally think it's just so helpful to just check my form in the mirror just to see that I'm doing it correctly, especially with this exercise and keeping that straight spine, sending the hips back. Focus on feeling it in those glutes and your hamstrings. I'm sorry, I keep doing that today. I don't know why. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? Besides maybe this girl right here. So I finished up at the gym and I realized I needed to do a cool down, but unfortunately the gym closed. So they kicked me out and I didn't get to do my cool down, and I was like, you know what? I'm always on my clients about cooling down and warming up and how important it is, and I always skip out on it. So I'm going for a little cool down walk with, as I showed before, my dog. This is unreal. It looks like a painting. It looks like a watercolor painting. Okay, so next up we have push day, and don't be fooled, although I'm wearing the same outfit, these were filmed on different days, because when I did my week of workouts, it was very crowded in the gym, and the footage, it wasn't cutting it for me. So I used footage from when my friend filmed me before, but I did the same exact workout. So start off with that bench press. I love bench press. Feels so good. You can always start off just with dumbbells first if you're a beginner, and then definitely just start off with the bar also, and then you can add weight as needed. But even the bar is 45 pounds, so it's a lot of weight. I start with a little bench press, and then I do a shoulder press. For the shoulder press, you want to make sure that your elbows are slightly in front of your body. You lower a little below 90 degrees, and then I push up. And then I had a little extra bonus superset. I used lighter dumbbells and I did standing shoulder presses with that added knee drive. Lots of knee drives today, but it's like another form of standing abs, which you'll see I do a lot of standing abs, a lot of core work, which is part of that like functional training side of things. And then of course I love to finish with triceps. I love a cable pull down. There's something just so satisfying about pulling it apart. You hold at the bottom for just a split second before you come back up, so you really feel that tricep burn. Then we're moving on to a little more like abs and arms. So I like to do a chest fly, and this time I added a little single leg drop for my core, which this is so great for the lower abs, and then you're adding that chest exercise as well. So I just do light dumbbells for this, and then we're doing plank tricep extensions. This one is so challenging. To hold that plank position while doing the tricep extensions is very challenging. Give me a P. Give me a U. Give me an L. Another L. What are we doing today? It's a pull day. Let's get it. I do love a pull day. And I start off with assisted pull-ups. So I just do regular assisted pull-ups, and then I go into single arm dumbbell rows. These are one of my favorite exercises. There's something about it just feels so powerful when I do it. I just love it. So you can pull that weight up to your lower rib cage, hold there just for a brief second, and then bring it back down. Add like a little 2-second pause at the top. It really helps with that lat activation, which is what we want. It's what we want for a pull day. Go into some lat pull downs. Make sure I start with a wide grip. I pull all the way down, squeeze my shoulder blades, and hold for a second at the bottom before I lift it back up. I do 8 wide grip, and then I turn it to a narrow grip, and I pull down with that underhand grip as well, just like as a superset. So I do 8 wide grip, and then I do 4 with the narrow grip. And then we go into our face pulls. If you wanted a little extra core work, a little more stability work, you can do them on a stability ball. Ooh, I didn't even mean that, stability. You can do them on a stability ball, which is what I have pictured in this video. So you can just do the face pulls while sitting on a stability ball, just to add a little extra challenge. And then we're doing our bicep 21s, a classic, a tried and true. It's chef's kiss. I love it. I love it so much. You start with lower half range of motion bicep curls, and then you do upper half range of motion bicep curls, and then you just do the whole gosh darn thing, top to bottom, bottom to top. And you do 7, 7, 7, which makes it 21. 7 plus 7 was 9 plus 10, 21. Hey guys, it's been a minute since we last spoke. We have made it to day 4. So we already got our PPL out of the way, and now we're moving on to a little more full body combo functional exercise movements. It's really important in a workout routine to have a little variety. While there are so many benefits to doing the same exercises to see that growth in those exercises, it's also important to switch it up. So I'm going to share my favorite full body workout routine, functional fitness, mobility, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're actually going to squish day 4 and 5 all together. Day 4, full body combo functional fitness with dumbbells. Day 5 is going to be our mobility, our stretching. Have any words of wisdom? It's also fun to try out a workout class or do something new. For example, day 4, I typically teach a cardio and strength class, so I'm going to kind of do the same thing I would do in my cardio and strength class, and day 5 would be more like my bar class that I do. It's just important to have that different variety for our bodies in our exercise routines. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm sure I'm gonna cut all of that, but let's get started. I'm officially starting my workout. Starting off with something super quick and simple. We're gonna go into some skater jump side to side. And you can either tap at the ground. It's gonna be so much fun. Okay, bodyweight squats with your reach. Reach. Oh, the breath already. Sit all the way back in your glutes. Reach. Go your tippy toes at the top. Stretch all the way to the ceiling. Lower. Reach. Add a little twist. Twist. Spot side leg lifts. Now the dancer in me really comes out. But what I want to do is add little arms to keep it moving. Of course, can't be warm up without a little reverse lunge, leg lift, lunge, lift. You can use those arms to help you. We're getting out that next. I always warm up my upper body on the ground. You know, just like to get moving up and down. Knee to opposite elbow, so stretch it back. Knee to opposite elbow. Stretch. Knee to opposite elbow. I'm definitely feeling warm, and that's just the beginning, so let's get into this workout. Starting off with a little dumbbell thrust into a tricep extension. So this is really a lot. We got our shoulders, our triceps, and our legs working as well as our core. We're set up in a wide stance with that sumo squat. Toes are about 45 degrees.
At the bottom, you're gonna pull into a row. Again, we're rowing towards that lower rib cage. To bring it down, you're doing a front raise. You know, relax the shoulders. We're not hunched up. Oh, it looks like I'm driving my car. We're lifting up to that shoulder height. There's also an option to add a little calf raise at the top too if you're feeling spicy, to work those calves. I have a bicep curl with the knee drive. Again, I love it. You can do regular bicep curl. You can also make it into a wide bicep curl, which would make it a little more challenging. All right, then we have single leg deadlifts. Keeping it simple. All we're doing, just need one dumbbell. These are also very challenging for the core and for your balance and stability, so it's great to work on these. You can always like tap the foot if you need, if you're afraid about your balance. We did the standing portion. Let's head down to our mats. This is the fun part. We have Russian twists. These are my tried and true. I've been doing Russian twists for so long. I kind of gave them up for a moment, but they're back in the game better than ever. Weighted dead bug. So opposite hand, opposite leg, extend all the way back and then crunch up. Dead bugs are so great. Raised leg crunch, which is good for your upper core bridges. And you can add, like, the opportunities are endless for the arms. You can do a chest press, you can do a tricep press here. You're scooping your pelvis, squeezing the glutes at the top and then lower, making sure you're not overarching your back at all. And then we have our little glute kickbacks. I added a weight in between my knee to make it more challenging, and then you can do side leg lifts. You can also go into a bear position, like off of your knees, which will make it really shoulder heavy and core heavy too. And then of course you can finish it with a pulse, because I love a pulse. Who doesn't love a pulse, right? Final thing is going to be those weighted bird dogs, which is such a funny name. Why is it called bird dogs? That was a lot of talking. Okay. I hope that you guys enjoyed the workout. If you did, let me know. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Be sure to subscribe, check out my other videos and everything. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching, and I will see you next time.